Hey friends. I hopped on last night and said I was home. So today's my first full day back home after, gosh, I feel like I've been gone for like a whole week. So I haven't been able to like show you live what some of these items are that are on sale through tomorrow. Pretty much everything's still available, and I have to show you because there's a few musts here and a few things I still haven't really shown off at all, so I'm really excited. I am going to do a really light application today showing off this blend brush. Yours would not be gold, it will be the white gold, so it will look silverish. Still the same brush, but this one is so good for over the summer. So I'm going to also show you it's going to be my bronze tour. I'm actually going to be featuring a highlight that is on sale that you could use as your contour and your highlight. Sorry, contour and your bronzer. Or of course, if you have a darker skin tone, this might be your color and use that as highlight. But for us Caucasian women who are lighter skin, this is going to be an actual really good bronzer and contour mix. Okay. So if you are watching this, oh gosh, my phone, let me know you're here. Say hi. What are you guys up to? Today is pajama day. The kids usually have to get up and get dressed, and I do too. And I, decided it was going to be pajama day because I knew I was going to be working all day. I'm just trying to get caught up on stuff. And so I was like, you know what, I'm like, I want to stay in my pajamas all day. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to quickly do a little bit of makeup here, but I'm also going to show off a few other sale items that, again, I haven't been able to show off. So, right now I'm just doing a really light coat of my Tan Lines bronzer, and that is just kind of evening out my skin tone. Now this blend brush is just going to give you the lightest application ever, and you're going to do more of the swirling motions. Now this is not going to get you that full coverage look. It's going to look kind of like a no makeup look. Really just kind of evening out your skin tone. And you can always build it up. Right now I'm kind of just placing it, and then I'm going to go in and like swirl it around. So you can do that like tapping motion like I usually do, because especially over my redness, I want to get more coverage. But if you're really just going for a fast out the door, going to the grocery store, maybe run into a neighbor or something and want to look just a little bit like put together, this is going to be a great brush for that. So there we go. This is just a light application of my main highlight shade. I feel like I think my light is really bright. Let's see if we can dim that down just a tad. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so this is what I'm calling it my bronze tour. Hey everybody, I see there's people here. Happy Friday. What are we up to this weekend? Tonight we have family movie night. Brian's going to pick up our pizza. So this is a highlight. So it is going to be as creamy as your normal highlights. It's just a darker color. It's going to be a little creamier than like a bronzer, especially your contour. So that means it's going to blend so nice. So I just put a bunch on that thicker end of my brush, the bigger end of this blend brush, and I'm just applying it as I would my contour and my bronzer. So I'm going all the way up to the hairline, all of the high points of my like forehead, because this is like definitely a dual multi-purpose product, and it's 40% off. So you're gonna get the perk of both, the benefit of having both contour and bronzer with this. So this one, did I even say what it's called? It's called Fiji. There's 2 highlight shades that are on the 40% sale, and I can't remember what the other one is. It might be Nutmeg. I have never used that one for a bronzer before, but I know Fiji. I just think Fiji, you know, it sounds, it's a tropical place. I think bronzer. That's how I remember which one I like. There we go. But I love how it blends in so nice, just like my normal highlight. So you can use this for multiple things. So this is 40% off. So whatever $16, 40% off is. Okay. Isn't that so nice? It just, even on my skin tone, I look a little bronze. Wonderful. So grab Fiji. If you need a new bronzer color, contour color, use Fiji. It's so good. My normal coloring is from Candlelit to Athens to Hazel. That's kind of my like range of highlights. So if that's you or even lighter than me, it would still look good. Even darker if you go up to like a sandy, probably Hazel. I'm not sure. Maybe Mango. That's about where I would stop. You'd probably want something, but this definitely for a bronzer for anyone in those, in that range. Hey, Danielle, I'm so glad you hopped on. What are you up to? Hi, Holly. Going tomorrow to look for new beds for my oldest. Awesome. What size bed are you going to? Now she's in my oldest grade, right? I think gonna be junior high. Isn't that right? So I want to show you Jolene. This is a color that I showed a picture of me wearing it. I don't think I ever did a live of it. And it's such a pretty color. So this is Jolene. It is a matte, but it has like gold flakes in it. I wish I could get the light to, oh, there. Do you see that shimmer right there? So it's not a gloss, but it has like hints of like iridescent-y glitter in it. It's so pretty. A queen. Yeah, I'm like, I can't even imagine. My kids have so much stuff in their beds or in their bedrooms right now. There's no way a queen or a full size bed would ever fit in their bedroom. Oh my gosh, they'd have to get rid of like, all their stuffed animals. And like Bradley likes to have all this cardboard boxes in there because, you know, he's going to use them someday. My little crafty kids. Yeah, good luck with that. I hope you guys find a good deal. And junior high, I can't believe our kids are going to be going into junior high. So crazy. Okay, so that's Jolene. I love a matte finish on my cheekers, but it's not as intimidating as you might think when you see like how orange that is. Okay, so now normally I like a gloss on my lips, and I think let's go down with a little bit of tangerine so it's a little bit bolder, but then I'm going to turn it into glass by topping it with another one of our sale items. So again, this is Jolene. So like kind of scary, but it doesn't have to be. And if you just kind of tap it on, you're just going to get kind of a stain. Now, I personally like a gloss on my lips, so this feels too dry to me. But it is a pretty orangish color, depending on what your base, like your actual, like, your lip color is. If it's lighter, if you have like a very fair, not a lot of like blood flowing into your lips, then it might not be like as bold, or it's gonna look more bold. And now I already have like a lighter lip, let me reverse that. My lips are already kind of pinkish color, so I put this on and it's not as bold, but it's really pretty. Jolene, Jolene. Yes, I always sing it too. So this is Tangerine. I'm going to put that on top because they're actually very similar colors. But this one is a gloss and scented. So by topping them together, it is going to add even more color. So it's going to be more bold. But honestly, it's such a pretty color. Don't be scared to try new colors. This is the time to do it when they're on sale, so you don't feel so bad. So these two are 40% off too. Now, if this orange is too bold for you, just get the tangerine. The tangerine is glossy, So it's not going to, it's just going to be, I always compare it to like lip smackers back in the day. It was scented, right? You put it on and you just get like a hint of color. That's what it's going to be like. And then it's going to smell really good. But such a pretty color. Then I'm going to show, I think I might have shown this before as a, actually no. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you talk about a few of our solid perfumes, guys, because I love our perfumes. I wear our solid perfumes all the time as my illuminators because I just love the smell of it. And it's like 2 products in one. Okay. You guys, these are like revolutionary. These are kind of becoming super popular because people don't want like the liquid perfume because of spilling, because of traveling. Hey boys, can you guys walk away from the room, please? Thank you. They're like fighting or something. I don't know what they're doing out there. Anyway, we have 7 perfumes. Now, all 7 of them are not on the 40% off, but the majority of them are. Now, my favorites, I did write down which perfumes it is. Let me see. So we have the solid perfumes, 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So out of those ones, 5 is my all-time favorite. This one is going to be a nice beachy smelling one. It's the rose gold illuminator. So you can do it with your finger or with a brush. I'm just using that other smaller end of the that blend brush, and I'm just placing it on the high points of my face. So those tops of your cheekbones, do you see how I'm just catching the light? And it just, even though I have that matte finish on my cheek color, it's going to still catch that light, get you a nice youthful looking glow. And it looks so good. I like sometimes on the bridge of my nose right there. And even right here. So that's how I would wear my solid perfumes. I also, I put it on my wrist. Since I have a watch right there, I'm not going to put it right on my wrist. And if you rub it enough, it just kind of disappears, but the scent stays. I sometimes will put it behind my ears. So when you go in for that hug, someone's going to be like, ooh, you smell good. And you just rub it in, and it like nobody will know that it's there. You're just going to have that scent. So that's with all of our solid perfumes. Now, if you aren't a fan of like having to rub it in, or you don't really want to have illuminator, that kind of thing, or you don't want scent on your face, I understand that. Not everyone wants that. We have the mist. Now, there is a holiday collection. I can't remember if it comes in this box or not, but you're going to get them. You're going to get a set of the holiday fragrances, or you can get all of our fine mist perfumes. And let me see, that's 1 through 6. And that's what I have here. So you can pick between 1 through 6. Number 3 is the one I traveled with this whole weekend, or this whole last week. It is one of my favorites. I want to say it's like kind of an amber and musk smell. And I never thought I would say that I liked it, but I really, really love it. Again, scent 5, I really like. Honestly, a lot of times it's like Russian roulette in the mornings. I go in and just grab one and spritz it on. So let's just grab this. I feel like some people really like number 1. Let's give it a scent or give it a smell. So I'm just going to spray it on my arm here. Ooh, this one is like citrusy almost. It's really good. I'm like, here, smell. Just kidding. But yeah, you just spritz it on, and really just like 2 spritz is all you need. And you'll smell great all day. So that was number 1. Kind of a fruity smell. If you would like to know like what are some of the undertones and the keynotes, smells and scents in each of these, comment perfume, and I can let you know what are the hints of scents that are in all of those. But don't forget about perfumes. Our perfumes are so good. 40% off of those mist perfumes and the solid perfumes are going to make great gifts. Start thinking about gifts that are coming up with like school starting. I don't want to say that, but when school's starting up, or with Christmas and stuff, start getting some things early. Okay. Let me see. Okay, a couple items I want to show you before I do a quick eyeshadow feature. This bag, you guys, I am actually doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away a free tin for my stash. So if this bag is something you're kind of eyeing, it's only $15. And if I can sell 5 of them, I'm going to draw a lucky winner. So it is like a pleather material. Feels like leather, of course, but it's a synthetic leather. And then it says Seint very faintly there, so it doesn't stand out if you're not one who likes to have like brand things on their stuff, okay? Then you can cinch it closed like this. You can tie it, has little gold little accents on the things. You can tie it, or you could leave it open like that. And then it could open like this. And so I can fit so much in here. This is my palette 27 that I use all the time. That fits in there. I can put that brush that I've been using. I actually have another palette here. You could do a few more brushes. You could do, I don't know, your mascara. And I wanted to show these ones off. I always get asked about the Demi ones. This is a Demi 6. I actually use this one. This is the one I keep at work. I grabbed 3 of my favorite lip stuff, lip and cheeks, and a lip conditioner. And you can fit 3 of those in there. Or you can make your very own eyeshadow and put 6 eyeshadows in here. But that will fit in this bag like this. It can fit so much in here. And then this is a 12. This is one that a lot of people really like. So you can do 12 eyeshadows. Make your own palettes, guys. It's amazing when you can do that because you don't waste any of those eyeshadows that you're never going to wear like you would if you got a palette just at a department store. Or you can fit this with, it would be 6. So you'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full-size tins to do your entire face too. You can totally do that. But I love the Demi palettes because they have such a big mirror compared to the 3D foundations. All the Demi palettes are going to be 1 layer though. But ask me, just comment palettes if you have questions about maybe what size is great for you, that kind of thing. Or if you want to see what the color, some of the designs are. And then I just close it up. Look at that. You could just take this on the go. If you tied it, you can carry it like this. You have a little satchel. It is so good. And you guys, it's big, but it's not that big. Like it's probably the size of my face. Okay. But I have like 4 palettes in here, a couple brushes, and a mascara, right? There's a lot of stuff in here. So really, seriously, $15. These would be amazing gifts too. Again, start thinking about Christmas, birthday presents. You could buy like a little trinket or something, or a gift card, put it in here, cute little bag for them to keep their makeup or toiletries in. Yeah, start thinking ahead because these deals are so good. A couple other things I wanted to show you is our white microfiber cloths. So good. You're going to get 3 microfiber cloths, and they actually come in a box. This is my old mascara one, so yours would be Seint branded, but it comes in a big box like this, and this is where I actually keep all of my brushes. So you'll have 3 of these microfiber cloths that come in a box that looks similar to this. And this is actually how I store all of my brushes. So don't throw away that box, ladies. It's a really good way of storing your, storing that. Whoops, I'm dropping everything. But these microfiber cloths are so good for washing your face, removing makeup. That microfiber fabric is really well known for like really just getting dirt and grime and debris and stuff. Just however it's woven, I don't know the microfiber, but it works well. It really takes out stuff really well. It absorbs really well as well. But you'll get 3 of these. I love, they all have tags on them like this that open up. So I just keep a little hook in my bathroom and hook that on there and let it dry. My kids all use these to wash their face with their cleansers. They're just very, very soft. I actually just throw them into the laundry. Even like if they have my makeup on there from washing my face, it doesn't stain anything. I just throw them in there and look at it. Like they come clean. So it's really good. Now, if you're maybe traveling or you want something smaller, there are 2 options also on the sale that are 40% off. So the gray ones, I believe, are not. Maybe they are. Gray and white rounds, I think. But you'll have to look. So they might not come in this bag in particular. I don't know. But you'll get a little bag like this, and there'll be 5 of that same material, microfiber. But you'll get 5 of these. This is what I traveled with this entire week. These ones are dirty, actually. but they're like the size of your palm, but they're gonna have that nice soft material. A lot of people really like to use it for like just removing your eyes because it's a really nice size, but I use it for my entire face when I'm traveling because they just take up a lot less space than maybe like, plus they're smaller, they dry faster than this when I'm traveling. So these are really good for traveling. So I believe there's white and gray, and you guys, those little things, I just throw, I mean, maybe I do it wrong, but I just throw them in my laundry machine and wash them, dry them, and they work just fine. So you don't have to worry about putting them in a separate like hand washing thing or in like a delicates bag. Don't worry about it. I mean, I never have issues with it. So you should be fine, right? Okay, so that's kind of the biggest things I wanted to show off. Last but not least, I am going to do an eyeshadow look featuring a few of the ones on there. I'm going to do an orange eyeshadow look. We're just going to go for the whole orange theme today because why not, right? So here we go. We have a few of the, I was thinking about doing a swatch of all of them, but I've shown that if you want to see all of the colors, all that are swatched, like what they look like, just comment swatch and I will swatch them. I'll find a pic for you that has all of them. But today I definitely wanted to show you a glitter. I believe 3 out of the 4 of these glitters are going to be, are on the 40% off sale. So Dollywood, La La Land, and Shenandoah. Not this one, okay? So those 3. I wanted to show off Dollywood because she's such a pretty like orangish coppery color. And I thought it would be fun to do like an orange look. I'm just kind of putting this together. So let's see how it works. Let's start out. I am going to show off the blend, not what is it called? The Bright brush again. I showed it off earlier, and you guys, it's not a brush I normally use, but I'm really, really liking it for eyeshadow. So I'm just going to clean this one off a little bit since I've got some other colors. Don't forget to grab that brush cleaning tile. That is really good for eyeshadow looks as well. So what I'm going to do is start out with the color Leo. So let me find her. Don't be scared of oranges, guys, okay? Just don't be scared. Okay, this is Leo. Now, this one also makes a really good, I used it at, last year, I used it for Halloween to do an orange pumpkin look, for Halloween look. So it really is a good true orange. So I'm just going to go in the fluffy end, and I'm going to put Leo all over my lid and just up into that crease and just kind of do a nice wash of it all over. I'm smelling that perfume right now. That I think like when you're moving around throughout the day, all of a sudden you'll get a whiff of it and be like, ooh, I forgot that I had that on. It's good. I love that solid perfume. The other, gosh, it wasn't just the other day. Was it like maybe a year ago? 6 months ago? I was out at a local boutique with my husband, and he saw something. He was like, hey, Heidi, look at this. Little did he know, he was showing me solid cologne. Now, we don't have cologne, but we do have the solid perfume, and he just couldn't stop looking at it because he was just like, this is so original and so unique. You guys, even a male thought that that was very, like, such a unique item. You don't see it that very often, and it's going to last you forever, and it's never going to spill. So honestly, those solid perfumes are good. Okay, so that's just Leo. It's not too crazy, but it just adds some nice warmth. It's looking good with my brown eyes. So that one is 40% off. Then I want to go into Ginger. And Ginger is another orange color. This one is a shimmer. Here she is. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to put Ginger in the center of my, actually, I think I might do my entire eyelid. It's kind of a metallic-y, yeah, I guess that's, is that a word? Orange, okay? And because I want that extra little shimmer, I want it to be a little more metallic looking, I am using my finger, so it really kind of gets that more metallic look. Okay, now I know these colors might not be for everybody, but again, this is the time to try some new colors. You would never have to do all of this orange. I sometimes will mix ginger with some like golds or browns and just use a little hint of it so it's not so overwhelming. But this is really fun, and I really, really encourage everyone to just try and have fun. Remember, makeup you can always take off, right? I think I just heard my husband get home with the pizza, so I am definitely going to be finishing up here in a second. So I do want a darker color on my outer corner and to kind of put a little down underneath. I didn't do my eyelashes or anything, so I'm not going to do like a complete, you're not going to see the final look because I'm staying home. But this is Snowbird. Now I have to show you a swatch of Snowbird because this color, look at that. It's like a shimmery brown color. It's so good. I'm going to even go longer. Look at that. This would be such a pretty color. You can even blend it out a little bit. Just a really pretty color. It's a very fine shimmer, so it's not going to be in your face shimmer either. That's why I think this is going to be really good on the outer corner. So I'm going to flip my bright brush and just darken that outer corner into my crease and then bring it down. Just really lightly. I'm not adding too much, but it's a really nice brownish gray. I know some people that picked up Snowbird, and I think like it's just such a pretty color for using on its own if you want a really simple eyeshadow color. Just very, very simple bottom liner. It's not too in your face. I could make it even darker by using like a thinner brush, getting it wet. Lots of techniques I'm not going to do today, but just a little bit of a liner underneath there. Last but not least, we are going to grab out that Dollywood glitter. Okay. I mean, you just can't go wrong with glitter sometimes. I don't keep it like in my main palette, but I always have my glitters on the side because I know I'm going to use them occasionally because glitter is fun. Don't be afraid of glitter. Okay, you definitely want to use a finger to apply it. And I don't usually use anything except my finger. Okay, and I'm just going to start by placing it, let's start in the middle. And you're just going to bounce that finger. Isn't that pretty? I think I'm just going to put it all over my lid. Do you see how it just adds a little bit of glitter? It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to be, 12 years old, or it's very, very just a pretty glitter. This would be great for like proms, going out on a date night. Obviously, little girls would love this glitter. I've even seen people, let's try it. I've never done, put some on their lips to make it shimmery. Can you guys see the glitter? How fun. Isn't that so much fun, you guys? Get the glitter. Don't be scared. Have fun with your makeup. If you need help customizing your own palette, don't forget there's a lot of palettes on sale for 40% off, so it's a steal, okay? So if you have any questions about this, don't forget this sale ends tomorrow, so on June 15th at midnight. Okay, so reach out anytime. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Hopefully you want to try out some of these orange looks, or definitely get in on this makeup bag giveaway. Have a great night. Thanks for hopping on.